Welcome in to the Friday Live. You're here like right now, whether you're here in about an hour, whether you're watching the replay, whether you're not watching the replay, but you're playing it in the background on mute, whichever it is. Thank you. I do appreciate it. As little things go, little things make big things. And for that, I'm grateful. I am. Friday is usually the start of the weekend for some people. For some people, it's the start of a brand new week. What is it for you? For you. For me, it means 2 more days of eating normally before I start my 2 weeks of Fast 800 lifestyle again. Woo! Looking forward to that. And also I've got a lot of changes in this room to be done, which I'm really not looking forward to, but I've got to make a start this weekend. Anywho, let's have a nosy who we've got in. If she's still here, I don't think she is, but you know, we'll give it a go anyway. Welcome into Auntie. That's Antoinette, 2 OGs hooking and stitching island style. She says hi. I say low because hi is like you've got to stand up. I'd rather sit down or lay down. Low. Thank you. Doris Artman, welcome in. She says hi with lots of wavies. Yes, lots of wavies. Welcome in, Doris. And Miss Jennifer. Hello, Miss Jennifer Huckabee. Welcome in. And while I don't even know if she's there yet. If Antoinette responds, then I'll let her know. But Jennifer Huckabee, you have email. You, the Secret Santa, your giftee has been revealed. Please check your emails. Garden State Gardener, Mr. Joe says, hey, Lisa. Hi, Mr. Joe. You too. Secret Santa, your giftee is in your emails. You now know, or you will know, who you are gifting. If you can go and have a look. Thank you. Scrolling down. Welcome in Miss Karen Y. Karen, you too, as a Secret Santa, you have email to let you know who you are sending your Secret Santa gift to. Please check your emails. Thank you. But Karen says, happy Friday and hello, Lisa, Antoinette, Jennifer, Doris, and Joe with hugs and a blue heart. Welcome in, Miss Karen. Scrolling down. No, we're scrolling up because we just jumped. Scrolling up. Wow. Some days this chat gets more of a workout than I do. Not that that's a very difficult thing, really, but still. Scrolling down. Radwa, welcome in, Miss Radwa. Radwa says, hello, Lisa. Blue heart. Congratulations on your latest win, Radwa. Miss Radwa says to say hello to everyone watching. So that's to you. And you, and yes, even you. She's saying hello to everyone. Is Doris late? No, Doris isn't late. Very, very early. Very early. Welcome in. Okay, thank you very much, Jennifer. We have now got at the top of the chat, prayers and thoughts are needed for these people, please. I really, really hope it's pinned. I really hope it has, because it says it has. Fingers crossed. If you are religious, if you could please spare a prayer. These people are really in need. And also, if you're not religious, spare a thought. Think of somebody else. Any of these would very much decide. These people up here are in need of your thoughts of strength and motivation and healing, and there's a whole mix up there. Luck. The question of the live today. Okay. The question is, I forgot that I did this. What is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off without? And when you answer the question, start it with a QotL, question of the live, so I know that's what you mean. What would I do without? What would be better if I did without it? I have function. What would I better? I'd be better at adding things. I don't know about taking anything away. I'm going to have to think about this. Think. It's a bit of a strain on the old noggin, isn't it? Miss Raesyarnaddiction says, hiya, with a black heart. And I haven't got one. I'll have to do a mini one. You can have a mini one, Ray. And a ball of wool and another black heart. Welcome in, Rachel. And Miss Rachel, you are a Secret Santa. So please make sure you check your emails because you have been told who you will be gifting as a Secret Santa. Miss Joy Reynolds, welcome in, Joy. Hello to you. She says hello and hi to everyone. Sparkles. That's Pat. Sparkles Hope Chest says hello with hugs and a blue heart and another blue heart. Sparkles, how did your birthday go and did you get the email? I want to know how your birthday went. I do. Scrolling down. Oh, Teresa. Oh my gosh. Teresa de Pape. Teresa. Please. Leave this live. Leave the live because I know what you're like with communications and emails. Please go out of the live. Clear off out the live. Go and check your emails. Please. It is highly important. Go check your emails because you're a Secret Santa. Go. I mean, if you want to come back again, it'll be really nice. But please. Vamoose woman. Vamoose. Miss Teresa is a Secret Santa. And if you check your emails, you will know who you are gifting. And Teresa says, hello, Lisa LadybirD. Wavies with the blue heart. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Scrolling down. No, I'm not scrolling up. I am scrolling up because I just jumped. Rachel says her answer to the question of the live. Waking up at 6 a.m. to get my babies up. I would rather sleep in. Yeah, but it's not what you would rather. It's what could you do without? Like, what's something that you do every single day that really you could cut it out? You haven't done, but you could cut it out. That's more of well, I'd rather do that, really. But, you know, that's something that you can't take away from your day, you know? This is going to take some thought, I think. It's going to take some thought. Miss Riggles, Barbara Rigglebaker, says, hi from my little corner of Kentucky. Welcome in, Miss Riggles. Welcome in. Now, I'm really confused, Riggles, because earlier this week, and I couldn't email you to find out, earlier this week, somebody won on somebody's channel, and their name was Barbara Riggle Baker. But it was Riggle as in, I'm a little wriggle. I've got a little wriggle. And I'm like, when did Barbara Riggle Baker change her name? Especially beans, Riggle is her surname. I don't get it. What happened? But Barbara Riggle Baker won the giveaway, and I was completely confused. Completely. So someone's either pretending to be you, or you've got a different account where you've decided to change your surname or something, or you just want to mess with my head. It's not that difficult to do that either. Not really. Miss Bailey Nachter, Cat on the Prowl Creations. You are a Secret Santa too. Please have a nosy in your emails because as a Secret Santa, you have been sent your giftee. Please go and have a nosy in your emails. Thank you. Scrolling down, thank you, Joe and Bailey for keeping all the names in one message. I do really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Scrolling down, Mr. Joe, member for 13 months. See, now that's weird. I don't know how that works, because I understand if a few days lapse, it still counts. But I know now that Cindy is now a member again, and it's just picked up from where she left off, which has completely bamboozled me. It really has. So with Mr. Joe being a member for 13 months, it kind of isn't 13 months because you weren't a member for a month. So I'm a little bit confused. Again, it's not a difficult thing, but let him woohoo. We'll let him woohoo. Woohoo! Actually, Mr. Joe, you don't have to email me, but can you message me, Mr. Joe, and just say 13 months? It's very important. It is very important. If you can message me, please. Please. Rachel is saying hi to everyone. Radwa says, thank you, Lisa. I'm so happy I won. I'm glad you know what I'm on about then, because, you know, there's the odd time where I'll say congratulations to someone and they're like, why? What did I do? I don't know. I just remember singing it. At least you know what I'm on about. Oh my gosh, look at that. Mr. Joe has gifted somebody else a membership. Who has he gifted? Ivy B. Ivy was a member. Oh, I wonder if she'll pop in. Ivy B Creates was gifted a membership by Garden State Gardener. I really hope she gets a hold of you. I know she was a member at the start. Apparently you guys get an email, so I hope she finds out. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Thank you. From me to you. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Riggles says it's pinned. Good. Thank you very much for letting me know, because I can't see it pinned over here, even though if I go back to the message, it will say pinned message, but it's not pinned for me. So I've got to rely on you guys to kind of let me know, you know. So thank you very much, Miss Bailey, also for letting me know. Jennifer's welcoming in Ivy, even though she's not even in here yet. You numpty. Auntie says, hello all, driving. Well, Auntie, your Secret Santa giftee has been emailed to you. So I hope you're hearing this. You need to check your emails. Please check your emails. Check your emails. Your Secret Santa giftee has been announced. Scrolling down. Rachel is making lunch for the babies and listening still. I'd turn off my ears if I were feeding babies. It's get the cotton wool in. Get on with it. You don't want to hear anything. Bailey says, super excited about the Secret Santa. I saw my video, Lisa. Thank you. You're welcome. Radwa says, her answer to the question of the live: work. A serious answer would be eating sweets whenever I feel stressed. Oh, that's a downhill path. Oh, okay. So you're going to have to swap the sweets out. One, okay, this goes with any little addiction, let's face it, and almost all people have some sort of addiction somewhere. But you have got to swap those sweeties out for something a little bit more healthy. You really can't, you really shouldn't, not you can't, you shouldn't be eating when you're stressed, when you're sad, when you're fed up, when you're tired, yada, 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 yada. We We got to drum that out of you, girl. Sweets. I wouldn't mind a little sweetie right now. Got a whole drawer over there of naked. And it calls me every now and again. I'm like, no, I'm not fasting today. No, I had one yesterday because I was fasting yesterday. But I'm not touching any more until next week. And it'll take me, how many are in there? Perp sent me 8. And Sharon sent me 8. I think there are 8 in their box. I've had 3. So I've got just under 2 weeks worth. So I can have one a day next week while I'm fasting. Good thing is it's fruit. So it's not overly bad. The sugar is bad, but they're not overly bad, thankfully. Bailey says something, and then I jumped. 14 months, an OG Twizzler. 14 months. 14 months. And she spent her 12-month membership very, very quickly. I've got to say, it did make me giggle. And she'll tell you, I ain't lying. She was telling me off for sending her a gift card for the 12-month memberships. I sent out gift cards. And she was moaning about hers. What am I supposed to do with it? I don't need that. I'm not going to use it. Can I use it in a giveaway? Because it's no good to me. It is good for you, Bailey. Trust me. You'll find something that you like and it's cheap. Postage. No, I won't. No, I won't. In less than half an hour, she emailed me back going, okay, I've spent it. It took so much convincing and it was gone like that. Very, very quick. Riggles says, her answer to the question of the live is probably procrastinating. I've got to say, I think that there's a lot of us. I'll go with that one as well. Yeah, I'll add that to my answer. I think all of us have a tendency, in even a small way, to just go, oh, it can wait. But Riggles, you get about a bit. You get about a bit. That makes it sound so wrong. I don't quite mean it like that. But you're out feeding the fish, the cats, the chickens. You're in and out doing laundry and cleaning, and then the couple of moments that you sat down, you're either crocheting or you're having your meal, and then you're up again and you're doing something else. So I don't believe procrastination's in your vocabulary, even though you've just written it, but I'm going with that it was predictive text. Maybe. Pat says, birthday went, that is for sure. Yes, I got your email. Thank you. It was very sweet of you. I'm glad you got it. I was very unsure whether you'd get it or not, so I'm glad you did. Saf Stitched, welcome in. Miss Saf says, hi Lisa, with wheelies. And another one, wavies. And that goes to everybody in the chat. A double wavies to everybody. Welcome in, Saf. Scrolling down. Riggles says, if my last answer is too vague, no, I will say that another answer for the question of the live is eating a regular sized chocolate bar every night to help prevent headaches when a half will do. But chocolate has caffeine, and caffeine is bad for headaches. Actually, there's a little bell going off in the back of my noggin right now, like really like little bell. I kind of vaguely remember you mentioning about you having half a chocolate bar each night. I'm sure we've spoken. I can't think when. It must have been in a live. But I've got the little bell going, you know this. It's very rare that I know anything, but apparently I know that. It's in the back of my head. Don't know what it's doing at the back, but hey ho. Roaming with Rover. Welcome in. It's been quite a while. Hello. Miss Roaming. I nearly called you roving. I mean, I love roving. Love roving. Miss Roaming. It's been a little while. Nice to see you again. And Christine is crocheting. Christine, as a Secret Santa, you have been sent your giftee in email. Please check your emails. Every Secret Santa has been sent their emails today. I've done 17 videos. They've all gone out today. Everybody has been notified. So please check your emails. But Miss Christine is crocheting says, hello, everyone, with a heart and heart. Welcome in. Riggles says, as for the name, that was a typo on her part. I won. See, now that I'm confused with, because it wasn't her, it was the comment picker. The comment picker came up and it said Barbara Wriggle Baker, but Wriggle is in Wriggle. That's why I was confused. But you won. So, heck, if it works, I'm going to go with it. Congratulations, Miss Riggles. Well done. Scrolling down, Karen says it's counted as cumulative. Don't use that word. I can't say that word. Cumulative. Bringing together. Cumulative. Yeah, I suppose. Joe's membership time. Yeah, it doesn't matter, or it seems that it doesn't matter. Whenever you finish off, if you come back again, it just picks straight up from where you left off. And it's I was looking at Cindy's and I'm like, it says that she's been a member for over 2 months, but she was only a member for 1 month, and now Joe's just given her another month. Oh my gosh, it's saying that she's done 2 months. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of cars and stuff outside. It's Friday night. The pub is going to be jumping. It's going to be jumping. They're way more lively than I can handle. Scrolling down, Miss Saf says, hey to Robin. That's Roaming with Rover. Teresa says, okay, got it. Watch your video and email sent back. Good girl. Okay. At least she knows. Perfect. Okay. And Christina sent one as well. So anybody that sends an email for Santa during any of this, I will get back to you straight after the live before I do my evening vlog. So when this is finished and it goes down and it's gone, please check your email within the hour of this going down, which will be 2 p.m. Central. You will have an email before 2 p.m. Central. If you're in America, you'll be able to work out the time what sits. So yes, thank you for going and doing that, Teresa. Thank you, Christine. Scrolling down. Yes, the question of the live. Thank you, Jennifer. Question of the live this week is, what is one part of your everyday routine, that you'd be better off without? So Miss Radwa said about sweets. Ray, it doesn't count because you'd not be better off without waking the kids up. Riggles, procrastinating. If it's an everyday routine to procrastinate, better off without it, really. So if you're going to answer the question of the live, please start your reply with a QotL, question of the live, so I know what we're going on about, what we're talking about. Lucy's crochet spot is lurking and crocheting, so she can hear me. So Lucy, go check your email. You are a secret Santa, so please head on over to your emails and go and see who you have as your giftee. And yes, I'm telling this to every single person individually, because then I know, okay, I've told every single one of them in my live. I've done a post. I'm going to let everybody know on Sunday, I think, just to enforce it. But there are a couple of people that things need sending out like now. So I've got to make sure everybody's covered, you know. Let's go on down. Marianne Newish, there we go. So we can say it to Marianne as well. Marianne, please go and check your emails. You are a secret Santa and your giftee has been sent to you. Please go and take a look. Yeah, because you've got your giftee. So go. The fun has started. The fun has started. And now I know who I'm sending to. I'm like, think, girl, think. I had so many ideas. And then when it came to, okay, I've got my person. What was I going to send them? Oh my gosh. Gone completely. It's pathetic, really. But Miss Mary Ann Ewish says, howdy Lisa, and all in chat with the blue heart. Welcome in, madame. It's nice to see you in. It's been a little while. Welcome in. Robin says her answer to question of the live. A treat with my coffee. See, now for me, I'm gonna mix Radwas and Roaming with Rovers together for mine, but yes, you could do without the treat with the coffee. For me, I'm gonna go with my coffee. I could do without my coffee because every lunchtime I have a specialty coffee. It might be a chocomocha, or it might be a latte, or it might be a cappuccino, and I have one every lunchtime with my lunch. And it's excess calories that honestly I could do without. And I have said in one of the vlogs at some point, not that long ago, that I'm stopping that now. I'll have a regular coffee. I won't have a specialty one. But then I found a box of specialty coffees in my cupboard when I was cleaning it out. And I'm like, still got another 8 to go. So I'm getting through them, and then no more specialty coffees, unless it's a real treat. Yeah. I hope I'm not buying anymore. Antoinette says, watch the Secret Santa video. Will email with a thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Auntie. Thank you. Riggles says, another answer to the question of the live for her. Procrastinating like now, when I should be either working on the area to be my craft room or watering the garden and hens. You water the hens as well? Like, does it help them grow? Does it make their feathers bigger? Yeah, you see, you could kind of take me with you if you were that keen, but maybe sometimes it's a welcome break. I mean, there's procrastinating and then there's resting. Sometimes when you're darting about like a blue-bummed fly, it's good to just go, okay, body, take 5 minutes. And then we'll get on with the next job, because otherwise you wear yourself out, bug yourself up. Scrolling up, because I just jumped. Okay, there we go. Shatika Woods, welcome in. She says, good morning. Now, I can't do those emojis, but it's like bright sunshine, sunflower, sunrise. I don't know how to do those emojis. But I tried, okay? I tried. Welcome in. It's nice to see you again. Sorry. Scrolling down, Doris says, Lisa, do you use soft coasters? Nope. Somebody else asked me that recently. That is the coasters that I use, and they're slate. I've got 4 of them, and that's all I use. Because I love them. I don't have to keep putting them in the wash and then doing without. I can just wipe them over and they're done. And they're when I was growing up, I grew up with cork bottomed or cork backed wooden coasters, and it drove me nuts as a kid to have the vinyl like a clear film thingy that helped protect the picture peeling off, and I vowed I'd never have cork coasters. And I did, this was years ago, I did make myself really pathetically, and believe me, it was pathetic. I think it was just 2, crocheted coasters, both with a different stitch, and just use that. And I got so sick and tired of them. I really did. And when I saw these in a shop and they were discounted, I was like, do you know what? I can justify that. So I did, and I grabbed them, and I love them to bits. Love them to bits. Oh, and if anyone wants to know what I'm drinking, it's from Antoinette's Happy Box, Rooibos, Red Bush, and I'm very much enjoying it. I'm not keen on it when it goes cold, so I've got to drink it while it's still hot. So yeah, I'm gulping as I go. Sharon Sutcliffe, welcome in. Good evening, Miss Sharon. She says a very, very coy hello. Welcome in, Miss Sharon. Nice to see you. It's the evening, apparently. Yeah, the nightlife out here, it's going to get louder the darker it gets. Miss Nissy, freehandly made AU is Nissy. She says, hello, Lisa, red heart. And also everyone in the chat with another red heart. Welcome in, Nissy. Scrolly down, and there's Hooked by Suze. Suzanne, welcome in. Hello. Awake. Okay. Awake. I'll get there. Awake. Miss Sprinkles says, hello, everyone I missed since I'm on mobile. When you're on mobile, it's gone. It goes pretty quick. But Miss Sparkles is saying hello to everyone, as did Miss Radwa. So I said, hubby takes pills for headaches, and caffeine is one of the ingredients. See, this is what I don't understand. That whenever I used to suffer really bad migraines. I still get them every now and again, but nowhere near as much as I used to. And the doctor said, if you have a headache or the start of a migraine or even full-on migraine, do not take caffeine, because caffeine will rush your blood to your head and heighten the headache. Same with coffee, with chocolate, with a cup of tea, yada, yada, yada. Don't do it. It buggers up your capillaries. Capillaries. Don't do it. And the past few months, I've heard people going on about there's caffeine in my headache tablets. There is? Why? It's got to be like the quickest relief and it comes back again there is, because it's gonna bug you up. Don't bug you up. Don't do it. Really confused, but times change, I guess. Maybe I'm just old hat. I don't know. Probably. We'll go with it, hey. Thank you. So the question of the live is, what is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off not doing, that you'd be better off without? Christine, yes, I got it and replied with the blue heart. Thank you, Christine. Riggles says the neurologist prescribed caffeine pills for my back. I don't get it. I don't like taking any extra meds if I can figure a natural way to treat it. Back then I had no choice, but I don't understand. I don't know if we have that over here. I haven't actually looked if we have caffeine in our headache tablet things, but it's all like really new to me, finding out that they're putting caffeine in tablets when we were told like absolutely not. No coffee, no chocolate, no tea. It's all caffeine. Do not take caffeine when you have a headache. Okay. Suzanne said, Lisa, your sweater is pretty. Did you make it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. This is my, I don't know what to call it because I don't like using its real name. It is a paid for pattern. I absolutely really enjoyed doing it. Both the cardigans that I've made for myself, I've really enjoyed making. But it was made with a Aran weight. Really, really easy. Built in 3 sections. So you do the back, including the back of the arms. Then you do that and the front of the arm. And then you do that and the front of the arm, which I thought was really bizarre. But it came together absolutely flipping brilliant. And I love it. Apart from, kind of want pockets on it. And I'm still debating whether to put a small pocket on it. And it's not to put stuff in, but it kind of is, because I want to shove my mitts in there. Like when I'm walking with this, I'm like, what do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? Because I don't carry bags or anything. So I kind of, I want to put pockets on, but I'm still debating. But yeah, I quite like it. So thank you very much, Miss Stewart. Thank you. Okay, right. I'm going to bear with that there. So let me just highlight it so I know where I am. Let's highlight Susie's because I need to bring you over. Oh, flipping heck. I need to bring you over to see the wheel. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So bear with me. Hang on. It's going to be a very dodgy angle, and I apologise. Well, no, maybe not a dodgy angle, but we'll see. Shut up, Lisa. Just open it. Okie dokie. Right. We are putting on the wheel. Oh my gosh, there's so many homers. We are putting on the wheel 4 Ingrids, but because she's a member, we're putting an extra 4 Ingrids. Ingrid is taking over this flipping wheel. Oh my gosh. So on the wheel, this is a super wheel for super chats, super stickers, and PayPals and thanks. Members, you get double the amount of entries, but anybody who sends £5, Great British pounds, or increments of in one fell swoop, each £5 gets you an entry onto the super wheel. So at the moment on the super wheel, we have Antoinette, Bayla, Christine, Debra, Dee, Homer, Ingrid, Joe, Lathalia, Nicole, and Perp. And this is going to get spun at the end of next week's live on Friday. And the winner, you know, you'll get to choose your prize. It's down to you. But this is everybody on here. So I'm going to close that up, put you back for a minute. And to the person that did that PayPal. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They are keen as punch to make sure that Ingrid's got clout. I don't know if that's an overly English word or not, but Ingrid's got a bit of a spin power, as it were. So thank you very much. I think mainly the super wheel is going to be between Homer and Ingrid. It's going to be a fight to the death. Miss Sharon says her answer to the question of the live is probably not to drink coffee before I lay down to sleep, whether it's night or day. You drink coffee before you go to sleep? Wow. I think you could do without that. That's not going to help you. See, we've gone down the caffeine route again. That's not going to help you, girlie. It's not going to help you. Rachel says, I would, because they're old enough to wake themselves up. I would. Do you know what, then? We will do that then. If they are honestly old enough, then why are you doing it? But then, no, you're obligated as a parent to make sure they're out the door and at school. And if they're still sleeping, it's you that gets in trouble if they don't attend. So no, I'm still not going with it, Rachel. I'm still not going with it. Nope. Diane, welcome in. Diane Doris, nice to see a new name. Hello, welcome in. Diane says, hello, everyone. Welcome in. Lucy says, I always take my headache meds with a shot of caffeinated soda. The caffeine helps the meds work faster. Because it buggers up your capillaries. I don't get it. Don't you hate that when, like, way back when you were taught this? This is the way it is. This is how our history was. This is how the country is. And then 20 years later, some buggers go in, no, not anymore. No, they found out new evidence. And then you're like, oh, but I was taught. That's how I'm feeling right now. But that's what I know. That's what I was told. I was told off. Miss Auntie is listening while heading back from Prince Edward Island. That's PEI. She's heading back. What was it? She was an hour away from the festival, but was it 6 hours away from home? I think maybe. You shouldn't be texting while you're driving, missus. Stop texting. Stop talking. Only message if you get into a traffic jam or you're stopping at lights. Other than that, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Listen to your mother. Diane says, thank you. You're welcome. Antoinette says, Hurricane Fiona coming in strong. She's sticking around a little bit, isn't she? I haven't seen the devastation that she's caused, and I out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, but I'm too worried to actually go and have a nosy at how much devastation she has caused. Nisi says something, but I missed it because I got to go up because my chat jumped. Drive safely. Nisi says, does it make their feathers big? The watering of the chickens, you see? Like I don't know. I mean, I know really, and I know I'm being stupid. And when she says water the chickens, she means to give them a drink. But I'm thinking watering the garden, watering the plants, and then watering the chickens. That's what I was thinking. You water your chickens and they grow big and strong. I don't know. Might be able to harvest more chicken legs off them. I don't know. Everyone is telling Miss Antoinette to be careful out there. See? Nisi says, speaking of procrastinating, I need to go switch out the laundry. See, now that is a Riggles answer. Yeah, most every live. Riggles says, okay, I'm folding laundry now, or I've got to go and swap the laundry over, or I've got to go and get the laundry. Got to go and put the laundry in. There's laundry in there almost always with Riggles. So Nisi's up there with Riggles at the moment. Lucy says her answer to the question of the live is, except for the caffeine with meds, I've given up the caffeinated soda. Well done. Now I need to get rid of the soda and drink more water. It's not soda, because I know Jane is desperate to stop drinking cola. I'm not a soda head. It's very, very, very rare that I'd buy myself a caffeinated drink. Caffeinated, flipping caffeine. Carbonated drink. But I've always had 2 or 3 lots of dilute cordial on the go. So whenever I need a cold drink, I go and get a drink of juice. And as of my new lifestyle, no more. If I'm that keen for a drink, I am grabbing water. I have made it so that I have no choice. I'm not buying anymore. I am saving my money. I am saving my worktop space, because where the 3 bottles were, I now have an extra 4 by 9, 10 inches of space on my worktop. I've just got to get used to drinking more water. And I know Perp would tell me off. If she's in here lurking, she'll tell me off. I need to drink more water. But at least I've taken the temptation away. But it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. Auntie says, email check, video watched. Thank you very much, Miss Antoinette. As with all the secret sofas. Oh my gosh. Secret Santas. Sofas. Where's your head at? Oh my gosh. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Secret Santas. Anyone that I need to reply to, I will do it straight after this live. To as late, it'll be sent back to you in reply. I will reply before 2 p.m. I'm still unsure whether it's 2 p.m., but I think it's 2 p.m. No, I'm lying. I am so lying, and nobody corrected me. It'll be done before 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will reply to you before 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, because this will finish at 2 p.m. Central Standard, and then I need a maximum of an hour to reply to everyone. So we get there in the end. I will get back to the Santas, because, it's highly important that I do. Saf says, Roy Boss is so good. I really, really like it. It's Ingrid that introduced me to it, so I can blame her. I'm not addicted to it. It's a really nice treat, and it's a nice different taste. So on my Fridays, I'm delving into the Antoinette Happy Pack to have my drink with you guys, and every other day I have my biscuit tea, because I really like my biscuit tea. And there's Perp. See, we speak of the Perp, and the Perp arrives. Evening, Perp. Perp, you are a Secret Santa. Your giftee has been sent to you. Please make sure you check your emails. And there was something else in there. You are a Secret Santa. You have been sent your giftee. Please make sure you have a look at your emails and make sure you're on top of it, so that Secret Santa goes all smoothly. I know there's something else I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, that's Perp sorted. Evening, Perp. Knitting Purple says, hello, LadybirD and beautiful Beany. I don't know where Beany is. I don't know. The last I saw her, she was sunbathing on the wall outside, but there's no sun left. So I know she's not sunbathing. She'll probably be in here in the next 20 minutes, staring me out, waiting for foodies. probably. There's a question of the live again. Thank you, Jennifer. Question of the live, if you'd like to answer. What is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off not doing or better off completely without? What one thing do you do every single day as a routine that you'd be better off not doing it? Scrolling down, Miss Perp says hello everyone in chat with hearts, and ow, I can't do that. Ow, I can do it with one arm. Hugs, blue hugs. Oh, I'm gonna have to move you because Miss Auntie's at it again, showing off pink love hearts. Oh my gosh, Auntie, I've got to check what that is in UK currency because I've forgotten. I'm sorry, I've forgotten. Hang on. Canadian dollar to Great British pound. Is it 20? She did a 20. Okay, so that's 2 entries, but you remember, so you actually get 4 entries. So bear with me while I move the camera. Look at her, she's supposed to be driving, not squandering money here, there, everywhere. What's she like? Okay. So there's the wheel. And we're taking 4 aunties. And there's another one there as well. I may as well do the other one while I'm here. And we're adding 4 aunties on. Hope we don't get any anteaters around here. That's 80 entries on the wheel at the moment. Now let me just see, because I've just seen another one because the chat just jumped. Mary Ann. Let me just double check that one because I'm pretty sure. I know, but I need to make sure. Hang on, US dollar. There we go. Yeah, okay. So Miss Mary. Now you go down here and you'll remember as well. So yours is 3 entries, but you get 6 because you're a member. So Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row, and pretty maids all in a row. So there is. Oh, there's another one. Who's doing this? I mean, at least I don't have to put the camera back. Hang on. Who's that? There's another one that's just popped up. Auntie, what are you doing? Auntie! You pain in the doodahs. Dear me. Spend your money on something worthwhile, woman. Okay. 88 entries onto the super wheel right now. This is getting spun at the end of next week's Friday Live. This is a super wheel. Anybody that sends a thanks under a video, a PayPal or a super chat super sticker goes on this wheel if there's increments of £5. So that's the wheel. Let me move you back to whence you came. And I'll try and find where I was in the chat because I'm completely lost. Ow. And can the moderators please do the break in the chat, please? Because we're about to, or at least it will be the hour when I get down there. It'll be time to do the linky doodabs. Antoinette and Mary, you are on the wheel. Thank you. Auntie, But both of you, thank you very, very much. You're up there. Fingers crossed next week. Next week. Let me scroll up to wherever I was, because I don't know where I was. I don't know where I am half the time, let's face it. Doris says, good to know. I've always heard that caffeine helps headaches. See, I'm completely dumbfounded. I really am. Teresa says, her answer to the question of the live is, I usually put off the last task on my to-do list for the next day so I can do it alone early in the morning while everyone is still sleeping. I should do it that day instead. And why don't you? I mean, you say that it's so you can do it alone, but wouldn't it be great to go to bed and go, I have done my entire list of everything I needed to do. It's done. You can relax your shoulders and your head can properly rest. Make a more feasible list. Sharon says, we do have caffeine in headache tablets. I'm now being referred to the pain clinic. Oh my gosh, she's going to the pain clinic. Oh my gosh. I really hope that works. I really, really do. I've only been to the pain clinic twice, once each for 2 different things. It can really, really help. It can really, really help, but you've got to really give it a go. Don't turn it away. We have caffeine in headache tablets. I'm so confused. I feel so old. I'm so old school. I'm going to have to turn the light on in a minute, aren't I? It's getting dark in here. Riggles said, decided to start another turbulent sky shawl while watching you. Oh, that's it. Blame me. You blaming me? Do I look turbulent? Don't answer that. Have body and head of second black dragon finished, but need a break from the black yarn. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Joy says, I always heard that if you're addicted to caffeine, not to quit cold turkey. We quit slowly or you will get migraine. Yes, there's that as well. One of the withdrawal symptoms from things like soda or coffee or chocolate, you've got to do a proper wean off. You can't quit it, otherwise that buggers your capillaries up. And yep. There's Corey, who I'm still needing a message from. I promise I'll go and have a look now. I'm still waiting. Corey, welcome in. She says, howdy folks. I'm going to turn the light on. Let me turn the light on. Hang on. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Welcome in, Miss Corey. The past couple of times that you've done a live and you've sent out the linky doodabs, you've finished long before I wake up. And I'm like, this is not like Corey. Now she's a working lady. It's very difficult to get in the live with Corey. Scrolling down. Katrina. Welcome in, Katrina. Miss Katrina says, hi, Lisa, and all on the chat. Happy fall, y'all. Okay, she didn't say y'all, but she did some pretty little leaves. There are many types of headaches, and yes, caffeine can help for some types or worse than others. There we go. Okay, we're all right. We're all correct. Thank you, Dr. Katrina. Okay, we're all correct. So maybe in some circumstances, as Miss Doctor says, thank you so much, we're all right. I feel so much better now. I feel so much better. I guess then the headaches and the migraines that I used to have would have been a really bad idea for caffeine. Stop it. Don't touch. But for maybe a standard, nah, it's just over my eye. Oh, it's been going for about half an hour now. Caffeine might help. So we're all correct. That makes me feel so much better. Thank you so much, Katrina. We needed you in the chat today. We needed you. We've been blessed with the advice. Thank you. See, when you need one, then nowhere, anywhere that you need them. But all of a sudden, one pops up in your chat and just helps ease everybody's mind and just says, it's okay. Don't worry, people. It's all right. Everybody's correct. Feels so much better. Feels so much better. I need to scroll down. Scrolling down. Yeah, there should be a break in the chat somewhere. Rachel says 1 is 19. Yeah, they can definitely wake themselves up. And if they're not at school anymore, they need to wake themselves up to go to work. What was that? Very, very weird animal outside. I don't know if that was a bird or what. Kind of sounded like a baby attempting to start crying. Very weird. Riggles says, is there a time limit on using the gift card from my year membership? Wanting to wait until after I open my yarn box. There is no limit, apparently. It can be used as and whenever you want to. So let it sit there. Nobody else has that code apart from me. So if it disappears, it means I've spent it, which really shouldn't be a thing because I'm not spending gift cards. But no, it's there for however long. There's no time limit on it, so you're all good. When you're going to open that box, it's a Christmas box. Apparently, she's waiting until Christmas. Rachel's running away. Is she running away? She's running away. Rachel says, have an awesome day, everyone. Black heart. Oh. Right, I can even almost do the same colour as her. Almost. Little ball wool. Black heart. Take care, Miss Rachel. Ray. She's going to so slap me so often. Doris, chickens hate being watered. Tell Riggles. I don't ever remember watering my chickens. I remember going out there and giving them drinking water, but I don't ever remember like watering them. That'd just be really weird. Have we got the break up yet? We have. Okay, with ladies, Karen and Jennifer, with anybody talking after the break, just delete their message. I can still see it. I can still read it out, but it will make sure we're all clean and ready and stuff to do the linky doodabs because we're a little bit late, but I'm almost there. Almost. Scrolling down. Lucy, laundry is a never-ending job. You know what? It makes me... It baffles me every month. For anybody who sees me in the vlogs, for anybody who knows of me, unless I'm going on camera, unless I'm going up to the post office on a Monday morning, or unless I'm going up to the supermarket once a fortnight, I do not get dressed because it hurts a heck of a lot to get dressed and I don't fit in most of my clothes right now, hence the new lifestyle. So I really, really, really struggle. So I don't see the point. And yet every time it comes to me doing my washing, which is once a month, I make a great big load of piles in here, not piles like the medical piles. I mean piles like I have a pile of towels, I have a pile of dark stuff, a pile of white stuff, a pile of Beany's stuff, and a pile of, well, it doesn't really matter because there's no dye that comes out of it, stuff. And all those piles There's loads in every single one. And every single time I'm like, I don't wear that much clothes. Where does it all come from? It's like there's a family of 3 in here, and I don't get it. But it's the same every single month. Just accumulates, and I don't know how. It's very weird. Lucy says, is biscuit tea caffeinated? Yes. Pretty certain, yes, it is. Let me just double check. Pretty sure it is. Yorkshire biscuit tea. Pretty sure it is, because it doesn't say it's decaffeinated. Black tea with natural flavouring. Welcome home. Beany's back. It doesn't actually say that it has caffeine in it, but it doesn't say it's decaf, and I'm pretty certain if it had no caffeine, it would say decaffeinated, and it doesn't. What's up? What you doing? Welcome home. Hello? And she's up on the window, so I'm getting ignored. Rosemary! Goeienaand. Rosemary Evely. How is Ingrid? I don't have news of her. Is she still in? Let's have a look. I know she's in 3 lots of 5-hour load sheddings at the moment. For her load shedding started for this time, it started at 6 p.m, which is the same time as you, Rosemary, and it comes off again at 10:30, and then it's load shedding again at 2 a.m. She does say to everybody, please apologise to me in the live, as per Ingy style. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug. But she's also really, 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 really bad with health at the moment. Again, she's taken a dip again. So the load shedding is really buggering her up, honestly. But if you want me to send, you're in contact with her, just send her a message when she can. She will, but she's struggling at the moment to get anything. Nothing's being powered up properly. So I know her laptop's taking a battering, and so's her phone battery, because they're not getting charged fully before the electricity goes off again. So she's in a bit of a, Doris says her answer to the question of the live, hitting the snooze button. Doris, stop it. What's the point? You're awake. You can't go back to sleep without messing your head up. So just when the alarm goes off, switch it off, and then turn around to yourself and say, today is a new day, and I'm going to smile, and I'm going to love everybody that I see. Then walk to the bathroom, look in the mirror, love the first person. Scrolling down. Doris says, is that song in reference to Queen Mary? No. It was long before Queen Mary, I think. It's such an old traditional. I did know Once Upon a Time. I think it's way before Queen Mary, I think. But hey, I've been wrong so many times. Let's not judge it now. Christine says, we love you and Beany. Beany? See, there she is. Bean says, hello. Oh, she's purring quite loudly now. There you go, she's alive. Oh, I'm seeing a break in the chat. Job done. Corey's got to run back to work. Take care. She's already gone, but nice to see you, Miss Corey. Scrolling down. Get rid of Nightbot. How dare you, Mr. Nightbot? You're disturbing. Scrolling down. No more chatting. Oh, look, Miss Kate's in. Hello, Miss Kate. She's back. Miss Kate is back. Joe, let me get rid of these messages because we're at the point where we can drop some linky doodabs. Okay, and we have Miss Sandy in. Welcome in, Miss Sandy. Susan does one load laundry a week. I can't do it once a week because I haven't got enough piles and I need to have enough in the machine to run the machine because otherwise it's bad for my electric, bad for the water, bad for the planet. So can't do it. Okie dokie. Right, we have our break in the chat. So finally, let's do some linky doodabs. So if you are a creator on YouTube, i.e. you've got more than a couple of videos on your channel and you would like to see if anybody would like to come over, let's drop your link. All you need to do to have your link dropped to start with is put an emoji in the chat. Just one. That's all that's needed, just one. And let's put in the chat... Let's put a hand, just one hand, not a Twizzler, Joe, not a Twizzler, a hand. It might be saying hello, or it might be saying awesome, or it might be saying Erk. Just put a hand in the chat. And everybody who puts a hand in the chat, we will ask you to type out a little sales pitch for your channel. So as soon as as soon as you've put your hand in the chat, start typing out a sales pitch for your channel. Why are we coming over? What is your channel about? What's exciting? What's happening? Let us know. Sell your channel. And then as soon as I say your name, you can press send on that sales pitch and Jennifer will drop your link straight after your sales pitch. And then doing it this way, whoever watches the replays can go straight to the one place where everybody has their links. It'll be down in the description under the timestamps. All you need to do is go there and they're all in one place, not scattered throughout everywhere. They're all there. So I'll give you a minute. Well, I'll give you a couple of minutes to put your hand in the chat. Put your hand in the chat. Put your hand up. Whoop, whoop. And I know she's going to say it. Riggles, I've got it. It's in Monday's folder. I've got it. That will ease Miss Riggles. And while we wait for the hands in the chat, I will also say Monday, if you have anything to show off, whether it be scenery, a fur baby, a feather baby, piles of folded up laundry that is just like, I've done this. Something that you're proud of, something that makes you smile, something you've made, something that you find lovely. Take a picture of it, send it over into my email, and I will show it off for you on Monday. Go on, email. So we've only got 2 people that want to sell their channel. Thanks, Nisi. Thank you. Okay, so we've only got the 2 people. So let's start with Mr. Joe. Garden State Gardener, please drop your advert. He says, welcome in, Homer. Bear with us. We're just doing the linky doodabs. Mr. Joe says, Sunday Fun Day is back. 7 till 9 p.m. EST. Anniversary cake is back. I need another anniversary cake. I only need one more. It's back. Every Sunday, lots of fun and giggles, great prizes. Make sure you comment under the registration video, which will be done tomorrow. And there is Mr. Joe's link. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Mr. Joe. And now we head on over to Saf. Saf Stitched, please drop your advert. Oh. And because she's here, I've got to remember Homer. Saf says, Saf Stitched, my channel is about my crochet makes and a bit of knitting with some chat, a joke, and some miscellaneousness. That's from Saf. And there, just at the bottom of the chat, is Miss Saf's link. Thank you very much. Let's open the chat back up. You can all chat away. Say hello to the people that have come in, which is Homer, Sally Horner. Homer came in, and Sandy came in, and Kate came in. Welcome in, peoples. And Melanie Jones says hello. Hey, Lisa. No, she didn't say hello. She said, hey, Lisa. Joe. Hey, everyone. Welcome in, Melanie. I love it. I love it, Christine. It's very, very naughty because it's 4 emojis. But I love it. Homer, you are a secret Santa and your giftee has been announced. Please check your emails so you know who you are sending a gift to. That's Miss Sally Horner, aka Homer. Kate has just popped in to say hello before we get flattened. Oh yeah, the Fiona. You're in its path too. I mean, I know you're up there with the moose, but I didn't know you were that part. Category 3 Hurricane Fiona drops directly on my house this weekend. Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it has a change of heart, huh? Good luck, Kate. It's nice to see you back, by the way. When was it last month? I suddenly saw a video from you and I'm like, oh, she's back. Ooh. But it's nice to see you back in. Hello. Beany, do you have to do that in my earshot? Homer says, sorry I'm late. I emailed you, Lisa. I was driving up to my sister's house, spending the weekend with her. Hurts. Well, at least you know who you are sending to. So Santa can go shopping. Santa can go shopping. I do like doing the Secret Santa thing. It's a little bit of fun. Sally, I can say this out loud because it's not really it needs to be secret kind of thing. But when I do the Secret Santa and I have everybody in the silver bucket and I swirl them around and swirl them around and swirl them around, and I was doing Homer's and I swirled them around and took one out and told her this is who you're sending to, and I opened it up and it was herself. Sally was going to send to herself. She's the only one that got their own name. But right at the very, very end, I knew that I was in the bucket because I hadn't been pulled out, and one other person. And I was like, if this ends up being she gets that person and then I get myself, I'm out of the running. Oh, well. But thankfully, that person got me. So I managed to have somebody. She had somebody. We're all good. But I did find it quite funny that Homer had herself come out of the bucket. Okay, Angela Wright, welcome in. Angela says, hi, Lisa and Beany and everyone in the chat. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine today, drinking water, still working on my crochet top. When I get it done, I'll send you a picture. Woohoo! She knew that I was going to say that. She knew. She knew. While I'm still thinking of it, very, very quickly, the money off sale of my Hanky markers and my HanKeys and my scrunchies, that ends this time next week. No more money off. It will go back to regular pricing. But also, there's no more chance to get the Virgo on discount on my merch. Virgo is still available, but we're now into Taurus. So right now, we're not Taurus. I am lying. It's Libra. We're now into Libra. Oh my gosh. And there's money off for that. If you want it on any of the merch, you just let me know. I'll go and drop it on, and you get a discount off for having it in the time period of the star sign, as it were. That sounds really, really complicated. I hope someone can decipher it. If you can't, just ask. Just ask. Miss Auntie, you're loved. Yeah, you're strange. You're strange. You're supposed to be driving. You're not being very safe, are you now? Are you? Are you? Thank you. Kate says, oh my gosh, we're going to get 48-foot waves on top of 9-foot storm surge and astronomical high tide. And if you've seen any of my vids, you might know I'm right on the ocean. Well, by the sounds of it, the entire town is going to be part of the ocean. That ain't good. That ain't a good thing. Kate, I hope you guys have got some sort of shelter or a safe place or something. I know in certain parts, people have got like community shelters or safe spaces somewhere. I hope you guys have got somewhere. That's pretty freaky scary. Pretty freaky scary. Christine! Oh my gosh, Christine, you make me move my camera again. Hang on, Christine. I'm coming, Christine. Hang on. No, that's not the one that I want. I want that one. That's the one I want. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just double check it. No, that isn't what I said, is it? Is it? Why are you not doing it? Let's try one more time. There we go. Okay. So let me move the camera. Hang on. Because Miss Christina has earned 3 entries. And because she's a member, of course, that goes to 6 entries. Let me get my finger out of the way. Sorry. How dare you, stupid finger. Okay. Miss Christine. So 3 entries equals 6 entries. So there's 2, 4. Oops, wrong one. 6 entries for Miss Christine. My gosh, we're at 94 entries on that wheel. 94 entries. Flipping heck. That's a mighty packed wheel, ain't it? Ain't it? Huh? And it gets spun end of the live next week. End of the live. But at the beginning of the live next week, oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. At the beginning of next week's live, I am going to be spinning LadybirD's Loyalty Lovelies wheel. So whoever has had a message within the past month of September or August, and it said you have been entered onto the LadybirD Loyalty Lovely wheel, that is your entry, and you will be spinning all the way around at the beginning of next week's Friday live. And at the end of the live, we're going to do the super wheel that you've just seen. Christine, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's cleared off again. At least she's not staring at me for once. For once. Now, I just saw Kim, and then my chat decided to go and jump, which wasn't very good. Kim G, welcome in, Miss Kim. She says, prayers to all that are affected by the weather. Thank you very much. Where are my mods when you need them? Huh? Where are my mods? Riggles says, my hens like playing in the rain. Yes, the box is my Christmas present. Turbo bought me some mandala sparkles for $3.50 a skein. Sending pictures to share with Ingrid to cheer her a little. Ah, okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. It probably will. If she's got electricity long enough to see them, it probably will. Saf says, anyone use magic knots? Me. I had one come undone. How? I pulled so tight on it before snipping the ends, and then while working on my project, it came undone. Not sure if the soft cotton has to. I've done it with cotton. I've done it with cotton. I've done it with wool. Wool, I was really dubious about because I thought it would snap straight away, but I managed to get a really fine, tight knot. Obviously, I've used it in acrylic, but I'm really surprised. I can only think that maybe one side you didn't quite grab correctly, maybe. I don't know. I've never had that happen. How did you manage that? How did you manage that? Right, give me 1 second. Oh, no. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. so sorry. Semi-emergency. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me come back. Just got shouted at by Bean as well. He was sat outside the door here. Tried to get past them. What? I'm trying to get past you, not stand on you. Dozy woman. Holmes says, if you can get me any information, I'd appreciate it greatly. I would know exactly what to get for myself. Well, it's tough now because you got somebody else. You should have said that when I first pulled you out of the bucket, Sally. But you didn't. So, Saf said maybe a bit more slippery than acrylic. I have done it with mercerized cotton. That's silky. I've done it with wool. I've done it with a cotton blend. I've done it with bog standard cotton. I've done it with mercerized cotton. No, I've definitely done it with acrylic. Definitely. I've even done it with glitter stuff running through it because summer nights I've done magic knots with that as well. I'm a little bit baffled, to be fair, Saf. I'm a little bit baffled. Scrolling down. Melanie sending up prayers to those with the bad weather. Thank you. Bless me. Gee whiz. Nisi says, yes, please, evacuate. If you're on the water, hurricanes are no joke. Right? I'm so grateful that I am where I am in the very centre of the country. I don't have to worry about cliff erosion. I don't have to worry about tidal waves. I'm not in a country that has to worry about, at the moment, hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes. I mean, yeah, we get the odd earthquake, but it's hardly any, like really hardly anything. The only thing that really we can get is floods, really. But I'm so grateful. There's so many people in so many parts of the world that are constantly fighting against natural disasters, and because of what we're doing with the world, we're not making our own situation any better, but we blame everybody else and don't help ourselves, which is the human flaw, I guess. Not the flaw as in the one that we're standing on, you know. Let me scroll up. Saf said there aren't any hurricane or tornado threats in Europe, right? Europe is probably the best place to live to avoid these kind of weather events. There are, what was it last year that Germany and Poland, I want to say the fires. I want to say fires, but I'm probably completely right. My brain ain't working to tell you what it was, but last year there was something and I was really, really, really worried. I mean, you've got to remember as well, there's war over this side of the world. So where a lot of people are having it natural, we're doing it to ourselves because we're idiotic. But no, there was something happening because I was worried about my friend in Poland, and I spoke to my friend in Finland and she was fine. So that was okay. But then there was another friend who had to leave Germany very quickly because it was happening there. And I can't remember what it was. I can't even think it was fires, but might be completely wrong. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. No, it wasn't, Karen. No, it wasn't. Amazingly, no, it wasn't. Saf says, I have no clue how it came undone. I followed the tutorial to the T. I'm really wondering if the cotton was so smooth that as I really pulled, that it came undone. No. as long as if you've done the not correct, I don't get it, Saf. I don't understand it. I'd love to be able to turn around and go, oh yeah, do you know what? You might have done the if you're saying you did it to the T, like you really did expand it and you made sure that that loop was exactly the right way round to the wool going through it on both sides. That I know that on the odd occasion I don't do the loop properly, and then when I pull it, it all comes apart and I've got to redo it again because I've put the loop on one side and on the other rather than one side completely. That makes no sense. If people don't know what the heck I'm going on about, I get it. But if you do the magic loop, then maybe you do understand. Maybe. She's gone to get the fart filter. Nah. Oh, pumpkin spice. That's my candle. Is actually available right now. I've opened my scented candle on my desk and it's filling the air with pumpkin spice at the moment and it's kind of tingling my nose. Where's Beany for the intro? Yeah, she's right now. She's staring out the back garden. It's very, very dark, and she's looking at the lights in the garden. I'm amazed that she's not sitting here because it's only 20 minutes before, Miss Homer says, bless you, thank you. I guess that was with the sneeze that I can't remember when it was, but that was the sneeze, I'm guessing. Thank you. Mr. Joe says, take care, everyone. Hugs and love to all. So Mr. Joe's off. Take care, Mr. Joe. I know you've already gone, but, I'm still saying it. Thank you, Mr. Joe. I wonder, Ivy hasn't come in, has she? Has anybody seen Ivy? Have I missed Ivy? Just wondering if Ivy came in. Marie Chavez says, hi, Lisa and everyone. Hugs with a rose and a peace. Hope all are well. Welcome in, Miss Marie. Teresa. I always work in my ends and I've never had one open up or come loose. See, I snip my ends. I don't leave them loose. I snip them. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I can only think that you did your loop wrong. It's the only thing that I can think of. Sharon says, don't you just hate it when you've picked the wrong hook size up? Oh, well, let's unpick a row. Oops. I did that with one shawl that I made myself, and I've done it a fair few times with hats that I've made, and I've just gone, ugh, bleh, and just carried on. I've ended up finishing it in the new hook size. If it's something that I'm going to give to somebody where it's like a gift, or I'm selling it, then yeah, frogging happens. Frogging is a thing. It's a thing. Thank you for dropping the question, Miss Jennifer. The question of the live. You have 20 minutes left to answer. What is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off without or better off not doing? I'm going to stick with the mix of the two ladies from earlier, and I'm going to say I could do without the specialty coffee because it's not very good with the calories and it tastes amazing, but it'd be so much better if it was a treat. Just have a normal coffee. If you're going to have coffee, go for that. Standard coffee. Do without the specialty. Sally. Miss Sally. Give me a moment. I am going to move the camera again because of Miss Sally. Blame Homer. Okay, we're moving. It's a little bit dark over here now. Oh, hang on. Let me get me. Job done. Okay. Let's get Homer on. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. I've forgotten again. I just want to double check. Yeah. Okay, I was right. Okie dokie. So let me find Homer. Oh my gosh. Homer gets 2 entries, but because she is a member, that gets doubled to 4 entries for Homer. I told you it's going to be a wheel of Ingrid and Homer. There's more Ingrid and Homers on here than anything else. So many of you. We're up to 98 entries. 98. And this is the super wheel. Any super chat, super sticker, PayPal, or thanks on a video that comes in that is a multiple of 5 Great British pounds in one transaction gets you 1 entry per 5 British pounds. So if you end up sending 10 Great British pound, you get 2 entries. If you send £5 or £7, you get 1 entry, as an example. So let me cover that back up. Put you back. 98 entries. Flipping heck, that looks very full. I wouldn't want to be on the wheel because I'd probably get way too dizzy. And Beanie's back. Hi. Yeah, now we're doing the stairs now. Now I'm getting the stairs. Sally, got it. You're on again. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I'm getting that look. I'm getting that look. Doris says maybe the yarn broke in the ring. It's possible, but cotton, unless it's really, really, really badly made cotton really shouldn't, because cotton's quite strong. I don't know. Miss Cat, Dragon Cat, welcome in. Miss Cat says, oh my gosh, I didn't miss a live. Hello, everyone. We've got another 15 minutes left, so you made it. Welcome in. Marie said something and then my chat jumped, so you're going to have to bear with me while I go and have a look for it again. There it is. Marie says, oh, my answer to the question of the live, stress. No joke, and absolutely not an exaggeration. I really wish it was. Something that is it's a routine every day to get stressed. It's a routine. Yes, you could definitely do without it. For sure, you could do without it. You've got so much to be thankful for right now and breathe a sigh of relief. You've really got to concentrate on the good things now. Oh my gosh. She's just gone up a level to stare at me a little bit more face to face now. I don't know if you're going to be able to see her, but I'll try. Hang on. Staring at me. That's nice. Thanks, Bean. Oh, look at that. There you go. Melanie's obviously had one of Miss Marie's shawls. I've still got my hat and my scarf, and I'm quite looking forward to winter so I can wear it again. What is going on with the camera? What is going on, camera? Is it too dark in here to focus on a giant face in front of you? Really? Really? Soft stitch, ribbit, yeah, frogging. Susan says coffee, drink way too much. If you are aware of, you do something wrong or you do too much of something, then you should be aware enough to just give yourself a little bit of a stop it. Should be able to. Sometimes it's really difficult though. Riggles says, I switched to sugar-free French vanilla cappuccino. I still want to see what these French vanilla coffees are, because I didn't want to give it up all the way. I'm more than happy to drink coffee with or without milk, but I drink it as white when I'm making it. Tea, I can drink it black, but it does leave a bit of the tannin just gets stuck to your mouth. So I'm not keen on it, but I can drink it. But the preference is white. But sugar-wise, I don't have sugar in my drinks. Don't like it anymore. I used to always have one level teaspoon of sugar in my tea, 1 level teaspoon of sugar in my coffee. And I haven't had that for so many years now. And I'm so proud of myself, because it was just, I'm not doing it anymore. Done. Don't have it now. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl, I am. Yeah, believe that. You believe anything. Homer says her answer to the question of the live. Can't think of any answer for this. There's nothing I can think of. See, I was like that right at the beginning. I wanted to let people know my answer, and I'm like, I don't know. What is something that I do every day? Everything I do has purpose and meaning. If I did without it, I don't know. But I finally came up with one in the end. Saraya! DIY Creations. Welcome in, Jeanette. She says, hello, Lisa, and everyone in the chat with a, there he is. I nearly lost him. There he is. One of those. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. La, 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 la. Welcome in, Saraya. Nice to see you, miss. Manly Beany baby. You're being called a baby. Did you hear that, Beans? Did you hear that? The face on her in the evenings when it's almost time for the stares, the evil glares burn into my face. Karen says, sorry, Lisa and Jennifer, I've got to get going. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, take care, and see you again soon. Take care, Miss Karen. There's Perp. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Karen. Wriggles, I'd go to sugar-free, but aspartame NutraSweet. Is that is NutraSweet what do you call them? What does he have? Sweeteners. Is that a sweetener? Scroll down. Lucy says, I hate it when you go to hit the space bar, but hit the enter button instead. I've done that a fair few times. Marie says, no, not a routine at all. Lol. Who honestly would allow that to be a part of a daily routine? Well, this is it. This is the question of the live is about a daily routine. I'm just saying, I'm so over the stress. Very few know some of my life details, and nobody knows everything. I don't even think I know everything about myself. It amazes me every now and again. Somebody will come out with something. I'm like, really? I did that? Nah. Really? It scares myself sometimes. A lot of the time. Starla! Welcome in. Been a very, very long time since I last saw you. Starla the Crafty Chef, welcome in. Splendor makes creamer. Splendor, don't even think about it. Splendor over here is a sweetener. Welcome in. Melanie says, my mum drinks creamer and adds the coffee. I don't know anybody over here that does creamer. I know when I was younger, when we had percolated coffee, real coffee, percolated coffee, we'd do either evap milk or single cream, and it used to make me chuck my guts up. So I've never done it personally. Marie says, I just don't talk about it. And yes, I'm very lucky to have the blessings for one part of that stress. There you go. There you go. Perp says, I have something, and then my chat jumped. Apparently we didn't want to know what Perp was saying, but I wanted to know. Perp says, I have sugar in my tea because I'm not sweet. Oh, but the LadybirD pills are really sweet. They still sit there in front of me. They won't be here next week, but they're sat in front of me right now, all staring at me. All their little beady eyes are all staring at me right now. I'd rather have their little eyes staring at me than Bean's evil glares. Kat says, I've been resting. I have COVID. Why and how and why? Oh, Kat. Oh, Kat. Well, let's hope you get over it pretty yarn quickly, huh? Got it from my husband, who is a school bus driver. Some of the kids got on while sick. What parents let their kids? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm blinking Nora. Still, the Jennifer's not paying attention. Girly, pay attention. Jennifer, pay attention. Woman. And Jennifer, just because Marie doesn't give you the excuse to do it. We've been over this. You're doing okay so far. Well, let's hope it buggers off quickly, huh? Sweeteners contain bad stuff. My mother and my father both have taken sweeteners for as long as I can remember. Definitely since the 80s. They don't do sugar, they do sweeteners. They even take sweeteners with them in case somebody that they might visit offers them a cup, and they add the sweetener instead of the sugar. I do keep sweetness here, but that's only for when my father comes in. Evening, Ninja. I'm a Karumi Ninja. Welcome in, Ninja. 5 minutes. Oh, I better do me hands. Christine Johnstone, welcome in. Maybe Ninja brought in Christine. Miss Christine says, hiya, folks. Well, that's all, folks. No, not quite. Another 5 minutes. Oh, look at that. Look. Homer said to Soraya, you're super. Scroll down. Riggles says, I'll have to look on the container and see what is used instead of sugar. Teresa has got to go. And then it jumped. Catch the rest of the replay by my love. Teresa, I'm going to be emailing you straight after, because I know yours is one email that I've got to get back to. Straight after this, I will be returning your email. Kim G, I can't eat fake sugars. I don't understand the chemically sweet addiction of sweeteners. Me with the sweetener, it's like sticking chemicals in me gob. I don't understand it. I have used stevia. I'm sure there's stevia over the pond. Plant-based sugar, even though sugar is a plant, it's sugarcane, but it's a different plant. I've used that, and that's been okay, but it's exceptionally expensive. There's always somebody that will listen. Jennifer. Oh, look, Stella says, hi, Lisa. Everyone. Address everybody, Starla. Address everybody. Yeah, I'm a weirdo, Marie. I'll go with that. Let me scroll down. Doris says, I can't drink coffee without something like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk in coffee? Now there's a take. As a holiday treat, I may have an eggnog latte. Eggnog latte? Oh my gosh. But the coffee ruins the eggnog. Now I'll stick to the eggnog. I'll stick to the eggnog. Won't add coffee to it. Just the eggnog. What do I do that Jennifer is not allowed to do? Hold the stress in. Marie. My sis works in a large Tesco, and the other week 27 staff were working with COVID. Why? Kat says, I've had to use my puffer more because of my asthma. I've just recently started using stevia when I can instead of sugar. I think if I could afford it, Beany's playing with a board. I'm not going to turn you around again. You're not going to be able to see because she's in a bit of shadow. If I could afford stevia, like on a constant basis, I would. But I can't, so I don't. But then I hardly add sugar to anything. When I'm baking, yeah. What's the time? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Saz says I can't have any sugar, so I use stevia, or it's nothing sweet for me. Fruit is a rarity since it makes my blood sugar go too high. Yeah, fruit has got, depending on the fruit, there's a heck of a lot of sugar in fruit. Heck of a lot. Perp says if they are well enough to work, they don't get sick pay anymore. So let's go and what? Commit, hang on, what's the word? Manslaughter. Let's go commit manslaughter because I still need to pay the bills. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Things like that, I'm sorry, they really, really boil me. Really. Joy is going to go. See you all soon. Take care, Miss Joy. Yeah, I've got to go in 2 minutes. Take care, Miss Joy. Thank you for popping in. Doris says, my dad has taken all the precautions and got the jab, so I do not trust hospitals testing him positive. You can still get COVID if you've had the jab. It's like the flu jab. It just helps prepare your body to be able to fight the infection. I'm going for my 4th booster. Is it my 3rd booster or my 4th booster? I think it's my 4th. On Tuesday, I'm going for my booster. I'm exceptionally lucky being a hermit and not going anywhere and not seeing anybody and having nobody come in. I haven't got it yet. Touch wood. Yet. Sally says, I've heard that the protein drinks like Ensure are good in coffee. I have no idea what that is. What you've just said in there, to me, sounds like blah, 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 blah. It means nothing. Riggles says, our issue over here is that there is a lot of high fructose corn syrup in the processed food. Ugh. So we have a tendency to add sweet to our drinks and food. Over in America, everything is heightened in the sugar and the salt. Over here, it's pretty bland in comparison. But then, no, I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not. Is that a nice place to sit, is it? Now I'm getting stared at from her scratching board. She's sitting on it all prim and proper. Sainsbury's is the same with COVID. That's just bleeding ridiculous. Seriously, that just makes my blood boil. Literally, it's sick. Literally. Marie says, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm finishing off with the talky people, and then I can do my hand thing. Many employers are back to firing their employees if they need sick time, says Starla. Is that legal? Ninja, got my flu jab tomorrow. Saturday flu jab. Are you getting yours done at the doctor's or the pharmacy? Kat says I've had 3 jabs and was thinking of getting my 4th, but I guess I have to wait now. Yeah, you're going to have to wait a little bit, but don't put it off. Styler says 3 boosters, still got COVID. COVID, the jabs and the boosters do not stop you getting COVID. They just help your body to recover from it faster, just like the flu jab, just like any vaccine. It's exactly the same. You get a small dose of whatever it is, and it helps your body go, hey, I know you. I've come across you before. I know how to get rid of you. And it just helps your body fight it. We're all screwed up here in the States. You're getting it at the doctor's on a Saturday. I haven't been to a doctor's on a Saturday for ages. Homer says I didn't get the COVID shot and I've not gotten it. I haven't, but then I don't go anywhere, so you know. But I have my own OCD thingy over people that do get the shot or don't get the shot. I think if you don't get it, you're trying to create manslaughter, full stop. You don't care about killing people. Very, very, very strong opinion. And yes, I know people are going to hate me for it. I know that. I think we should be helping as many people as we possibly can and not hating against. But I also know that there are some circumstances where you really, really should not get it. I get that. I get it. And now I'm getting major glares from there. I'm getting people going on the screen. I know. Don't worry. I'm buggering off. I'm going. I'm clearing off. I'll go and hate myself in a corner. I work in a hospital. I've only had the first 2 jabs. I'm exposed every time I work, but I don't get COVID until I was off work due to a surgery. Marie says my grandson's doctor said the first 2 shots are all that's needed. The boosters do absolutely nothing against the newer. No, they're not doing anything against newer variants. That's why you've got to get the different shot. It's a waste of time and money. Thankfully, it's free over here. Thankfully. Homer says I do get a flu shot. Sharon says, you've reminded me I have to book my 4th. My brain is so foggy today. Do you know what, Sharon? I only know that I'm going on Tuesday because I got the text message through today to say, okay, you're now eligible. Nisi says, I've got to get little man and ready to go to my Knitters Guild meeting. Hugs to everyone with the heart. See, she's going before I am. I was supposed to leave 3 minutes ago. And then he says, got to get my 4th jab too and a flu jab too. I've had COVID and it was awful. Would have been worse, thank goodness, for the vaccine. There you go. Stella says, my dad has brought COVID home all 3 times. He deals with international pilots, and while he is tested multiple times a week, the pilots are never tested. Why? Riggles says, do you want a picture of what I did during your life? You know, I'm only going to be seeing it when this goes down, right? But go for it. Right, okay. Let's bugger off. I've created a lot of angry people, I'm sure, because I've voiced my personal opinion. We all have our own opinions, and thankfully that's one of the things that makes us all unique. What's in here is down to you and you only. You are the person that lets stuff in there. You are the person that goes, get out of there. You're in control of your mind. Deep breaths. Gritted teeth and smile. Tell somebody you love them, even if it's the cat, while they glare at you across the room. Love you. Oh, I got a... I know you didn't hear it. It's way too far away, but I got it. I got one of them. Anyway, everybody, have a lovely weekend. Look after these wonderful tools that, if you are lucky, you were born with these amazing implements, these amazing devices. Help you wipe your butt, help you hold hands with the one you love, help you enunciate the words. These amazing tools don't only help you through life, but they help those in your life. So look after these, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.